Blue skies greeted the men for the final World Cup of the 2018 ITU season. The beautiful Japanese city of Miyazaki, the venue for the 67-strong field to do battle one last time this year. As the athletes lined up for the 1.5 kilometre swim, a strong swell continued to roll into the bay, and the field quickly settled down to see who was best suited to tackle the waves at the far turn of the 2-lap course. Italy's Gianluca Pozzati and Alessandro Fabian stuck to their task, but it was Frenchman Aurélien Raphael and New Zealand's Trent Thorpe who led at the halfway mark. That was how it still looked as the athletes poured into the first transition. The Kiwi out front, with Raphael, Pozzati and home favourite Junpai Furuya for company. Behind them onto the bikes were Russia's Polyansky brothers, Igor and Dmitry, teammates Prisalov and Italy's Fabian. An 8-deep group formed out front. Behind them, the likes of Vicente Hernandez of Spain, Italy's Delian Stateff, Russell White of Ireland, and Belgium's Christophe de Keuzer giving chase on the flat coastal highways of Miyazaki. The determined chasers soon caught up, Australia's Marcel Walkington looking in good shape as they extended their lead over the chase pack to more than 80 seconds after 4 laps. Spurred on by the crowds, Japan's Furuya kept driving the 20-plus group on, eventually forming a mini breakaway with teammate Ren Sato and Aurélien Raphael. Hernandez, Ryan Bailey and Ilya Brastilov remained patient as the gap grew to more than 15 seconds by the closing stages of the bike, and the leaders were still firmly in their sights as the athletes came through T2 and out onto the run. Furuya and Sato may have had the wind in their sails at that point, but the pack had considerable running talent within it, and as they came through the transition, it looked inevitable that the front three would soon be caught. Indeed, Hernandez had soon closed down Sato and Furuya, and then passed Raphael to assume the lead halfway through lap 1 of 4, and the writing looked on the wall. USA's Seth Ryder and Belgium's de Keuzer tried to hold firm, but it was Spain's Hernandez who looked in devastating form as the first half of the 10k run played out. Showing little sign of tiring despite his effort, Hernandez extended his lead while USA's Eli Hemming battled his way into second, ahead of Fabian and Bailey. Further back, Stateff was slowly going through the gears with a gritty determination as he saw a potential podium place that had looked so unlikely at the 3/4 mark. Hernandez continued to pull away effortlessly along the final coastal pass, and Hemming opened up enough of a gap to look assured of silver, but behind him, Fabian was blowing hard. Even with 500 metres left, it looked like he could hold on for the podium, but Stateff was ruthlessly stalking him as they entered the transition for the final time. Vicente Hernandez took the plaudits as he savoured his first World Cup goal in the last race of 2018, still barely looking like he was tiring, a delighted Eli Hemming crossing the line for silver. That left a brilliant final flourish from Delian Stateff down the chute to guarantee him third, ahead of an exhausted Alessandro Fabian.
I felt really well from the beginning. I think I swam well in the second pack, but we could take the gap in the first lap. And then I started to run fast. I felt that my pace was good to stay in the front, and finally I could win, so I'm really happy today.
It was a tough day, but super happy. This is only my second World Cup podium ever, my first one being 2 weeks ago, so couldn't be happier.
I saved the energy from the beginning in the run because I know that I have got a strong finish. In fact, I won Cagliari in the same way, to saving some energy. and this final lap today was really fast, and I catch him, but he had a really solid race today, and so I'm happy for him, and I think he has to be happy with this place.
Guys.